Hey everyone, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto the channel today. So, this is why I saved this one for last, because it's the most important one out of all the topics that I have discussed over the course of Theory Week. And unfortunately, this is where today Theory Week ends. But it was a good Theory Week. I mean, I still have one more that I might do on Friday, but that one isn't directly related to the trailer. It's more in line with, just other stuff. These ones for Theory Week were all with the teaser trailer. So, today we're going to be talking about Nia. Of course, as we all know, she is now one with the sea. Or at least at this current moment, she is. But some people have said that she could possibly return in this new installment. And at first, I was a little bit of a skeptic because obviously that scene of her sacrificing essentially her own body just for the sake of, the world, very emotional, very poignant scene, and we want that scene to have an impact. And for her to just suddenly reappear back to normal would definitely ruin it. But then I started thinking and pondering. And then I thought about a possible scenario where you could bring her back and the impact will stay in. Here is this scenario. So, there have been rumors that Nia might return back as Samurai X. And this plays in part in this scenario. So, obviously, we also had a clue in which Pixel might actually die in this, because I was a little skeptical of that at first because, again, like Zane, she is a robot. She could just rebuild herself, but maybe she is far too damaged beyond repair, because sometimes robots can be destroyed really beyond repair, and I'm surprised, based on this logic, that Zane was able to do it. So when he really should have been dead since season 3. So in my mind, Pixel does have a really grand scale battle, maybe in a final battle with the Overlord, as I mentioned in yesterday's yesterday's scenario about the villains and the heroes teaming up against the main true villain, in this case the Overlord, one more time. So let's say Pixel is really critically damaged. Zane then comes over and is very upset seeing the side of basically his one and only, essentially on the cusp of dying, and she does die, and in my version she can't come back. She's gone for good. And obviously Zane would be incredibly upset about it. Because they were essentially like soulmates, because we gotta have the robot love. Anyways, when all hope seems lost, here comes this mysterious figure, seemingly wearing Samurai X-esque gear, maybe a new version, because if you remember, Nia's main color with Samurai X was red. Pixel's was kind of like a white-blue. So maybe a different color, like maybe a orange-yellow-ish color. A different shade of color. And this figure does help with saving Ninjago City from the Overlord once again. And then the ninja wonder, who is this? Who is this? And then when Samurai X takes off the mask, it's revealed to be Nia. Jay is at first excited about this, because why wouldn't he? I mean, Kai would too, considering they're related. And all is seemingly going well, except one thing. If you remember, the back of Nia's ninja suit, for a lot of them, has a phoenix logo. And if you know the legend of the Phoenix, you would know what's going to happen. But if you don't know, if once a Phoenix reaches a certain age, at least that's from what I've heard, the Phoenix bursts into a ball of fire and then spreads into the ashes. And then out of the ashes, the Phoenix rises once again from the dead to create an all brand new being. So in this case, this Nia is not the same one as the previous Nia. It's a reborn Nia. And you know how it will be reborn? You know how this brand new Nia will be reborn? Well, this Nia does not retain any of her past memories. So every memory that she made with the ninja, growing up with Kai, being Jay's girlfriend, I mean, Skybound as a whole, um, even the initial sacrifice, she does not remember any of it. She will just go, "Who are you?" essentially. And then Jay and Kai would be a little bit confused. They'd be like, "What? What are you saying, Nia? Of course you know who we are. It's me, Jay, your boyfriend, and this is Kai, your brother." And then she goes, "I'm sorry, but I don't remember either of you." And that's when it sinks in. This Nia is not the same one as the original Nia. The original Nia that they once knew is gone for good. And this Nia is essentially a reborn Nia, but kind of like recycled in a sense. It's like her entire memory has been reset. Now, you might say, well, wouldn't there be an arc with her resetting, her past memories? No, because remember, the whole point of the Phoenix, at least from my personal perspective, is that nothing is retained. It's a brand new being. So essentially, the Nia they once knew is gone forever. The memories that she had, it's all like it. I wouldn't say it didn't exist because it sure definitely did, but that Nia doesn't exist anymore, essentially. And and Kai are probably overwhelmed with a bunch of emotion knowing that this Nia is not the same one as the one they grew up to cherish, and that the original one that they did is gone. There's nothing they could do. And they're both incredibly upset about it. But it will serve a great purpose in the end. Because this Nia might carry on the legacy of, her original self and Pixel, because Pixel's dead in my version, is dead. And therefore, Samurai X will still be a thing, but the Water Ninja is dead. And insert stupid Taylor Swift joke. "Oh, I'm sorry. Nia can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead." I swear to God, I hate that song so much. Anyways. um, Anyways, that is my version of, how Nia will be brought back. She will be brought back as the new Samurai X, but does not retain her old memories of Jay, Kai, the rest of the team, her adventures. Everything is gone. And there's nothing that Jay, Kai, or any of the ninja could do other than just to accept the fact that she's gone for good, and that's it. Because I want Jay specifically to learn that you gotta stand on your own 2 feet. Because remember, I've had this criticism for Jay's character for a long, long time. Basically, his entire character can be summed up in one sentence. He is Jay's. He is Nia's boyfriend. That is literally his entire character in a nutshell. Because that's all everything it seems to be. Even Skybound was basically trying to patch up their relationship. So I just want Jay to essentially move on from him with Nia and just maybe find someone else. And sometimes the people you think are the one, if you're not sure what I'm referring to, the one is this metaphorical term of your one and only, this person made set for you to live eternally happily with. Sometimes who you think that people who you think to be the one, they aren't really the one. And maybe Jay will finally come to terms with this and say, "You know what? I miss her. But that doesn't mean I can wallow in my own shame forever. I'll just cherish the times that I have with her. That way he can at least remember Nia, but at the same time grow as a character on his own instead of it always being something to do with Nia. Now you may be thinking, wouldn't that have also something to do with Nia? Yes and no. And no. Yes, because that's kind of how it starts, but at the same time he has to go essentially how do I put this? He has to essentially talk himself through the situation, essentially talking to his mind, his subconscious, if you will, of how to get through this pain and sorrow. Because in another video, I'll talk about why I think Jay being clingy is actually not that great of behavior in his relationship with Nia, because I've done that shit before, and it's very toxic. Believe me. And hopefully he will learn to not be so clingy onto other people, and essentially, care for himself, because I believe that he hasn't really truthfully cared for himself, and obviously he definitely can care for other people. He's done that so much for Nia, but the thing is, he does that at the expense of himself. And God, I just spit everywhere. Um, but that's what I really want to happen. I don't think it will happen, because that's like the farthest stretch of the imagination you could think of, honestly. And that would be kind of a little too complex, even for like really complex Ninjago stuff like SRG and Hunted. That might be a little too much. So I don't know. But that's just what I want to see, honestly. Anyways, what do you guys think? What is your scenario with Nia? How would you bring her back if you would want to bring her back at all? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on the red subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye-bye!